I will bet you that the average American salary in the private sector is much less than the average American salary of the federal worker. That's a hunch. I'll look that up and get back to you on it. Trump was in Maryland at CPAC. It's where the Gaylord, actually, we're going to be at the Gaylord in Dallas for the NRB convention this week. He was at CPAC at the Gaylord there in National Harbor, just outside of D.C. Let's listen to some of that. He was rolling 7:03 to kick it off.
The fraudsters, liars, cheaters, globalists, and deep state bureaucrats are being sent packing. The illegal alien criminals are being sent home. We're draining the swamp and we're restoring government by the people, for the people. For years, Washington was controlled by a sinister group of radical left Marxists, warmongers, and corrupt special interests who drained our wealth, attacked our liberties, obliterated our borders, and sucked our country dry. Not any longer.
He celebrated some of his new hires, 7:04.
To stop the weaponization of federal law enforcement, I know about that, I think, better than any human being on earth. This week we swore in a new director of the FBI, somebody that everybody wanted, Kash Patel. Kash is great. He's a popular guy. He went through with the blessing of a lot of good people, too. I'll tell you, it was great. To end the politicalization of our intelligence agencies, we confirmed Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, who is something very respected, highly respected. And to make America healthy again, we confirmed Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy, Jr.
Who got the louder applause, you think, in there? You think was that RFK Jr.? It's a toss-up between RFK Jr. and Kash Patel. And why? Because I think the big pharma in this country, as well as big FBI, big bureaucracy, big DOJ, whatever, the menacing threat of what used to be our most respected law enforcement institution in the country, the FBI, as well as big pharma and the way the medical community has failed this country recently with COVID. I think those two are the two institutions, if you want, that the American public wanted something done about, and these two men represent such an affront. And of course, Dan Bongino, just named yesterday, is Deputy Director to Kash of the FBI. Whoa. Then Trump had a little fun with the media and MSNBC in 7:05.
I watch this MSNBC, which is a threat to democracy, actually. They're stone cold mean, but they're stuttering. They're all screwed up. They're all mentally screwed up. They don't know what. Their ratings have gone down the tubes. I don't even talk about CNN. CNN's sort of like,
thank you.
I don't know. They're pathetic, actually. But MSNBC was mean. Their ratings are absolutely down. This Rachel Maddow, what does she have? She's got nothing. Nothing. She took a sabbatical where she worked one day a week. They paid her a lot of money. She gets no ratings. I should go against her in the ratings because I'll tell you, she gets no ratings. All she does is to talk about Trump, 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 Trump. All different subjects, Trump this, Trump that. But these people are really, I mean, they lie.
He's having so much fun that he can be this effective and have this much fun. Soak this up, man. We're never going to see this again. I don't think in my lifetime we're ever going to see something this fun and this effective at the same time. By the way, looked it up. Here we go. On average, you ready? On average, the federal government employees tend to earn more than private sector employees when you factor in both wages and bennies, total compensation, in other words. The edge comes largely from benefits, which are often more generous in the federal system. Federal employees typically get robust health insurance, a defined benefit pension, rare for most of the rest of us in the private sector, almost non-existent, and solid paid leave packages. These perks add significant value beyond just the paycheck. So, my hunch was right.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.